Hi everybody, it's Carrie from KDS Insurance Services down in Texas. How are you today? And thank you for stopping by my channel. I know how busy we all are. Today I wanted to talk to you and answer a request actually from a potential new insurance agent that is considering opening up an insurance business. And one of the things that he was questioning me about, and I got to thinking it's probably a good subject to talk about because I do post videos for potential new agents to give them some insight into what exactly it's like and what it takes to be an successful insurance agent, an independent agent. And that is how much time is devoted to social media and how important social media has become to not only maintaining your agency communication, and then of course growing your insurance agency. And how important is it? Well, it is so important that it is probably the most important thing you do. Besides just the functionality of running an insurance agency and taking care of your clients and selling and paperwork and all of that type of thing, social media is by far the most important part of all of your insurance agency, from communicating with your clients to growing your business, to networking. I mean, the old way of doing sales in insurance is dead. It's absolutely gone. Cold calling is not even on the horizon. It's dead. It's an obsolete function. Don't do it because you're wasting your time completely. Social media is by far the most important part of the processing on a daily basis, besides the paperwork and the actual function of an insurance agency. You have to be doing content. You have to be on every social media avenue that you can get onto. LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Rumble, TikTok, Getter, the new Trump platform, Parler. Any social media avenue is something that you need to be doing. I can't stress that enough, because that is how our commerce in our society today is done. Nobody goes and picks up a telephone book anymore. What they do is they come in and they pick up their cell phone and they go to their cell phone and they do everything pretty much in their life on the cell phone. Now, there's still a part of the fabric of our country and our world where the older generation is not as fluent with these devices and this device, the computer. But for the most part, that generation has really done a good job getting themselves up to speed. So even that generation, and I have a lot of clients that are in that generation, do a really good job of using technology. And so you've got to be able to give everybody the ability to communicate with you. And so the younger generations, they're this. The middle generations are this and technology. I'm talking about your computers and email. The older generation is still, they use the old-fashioned phone still. But they're doing a really good job of transitioning into using the new technology that's now available. Is it a wonderful new way to do things? Oh my gosh, absolutely. Everything can be done almost instantaneously now. Even life insurance applications that were never ever done on an electronic basis now, I would say probably 50 to 60% of the carriers now do everything on an electronic basis, because that's the way our world has gone. We've gone to instantaneous gratification. And you, as a business owner, you have to embrace that. If you don't embrace it, you're not going to be in business. That's just the cold hard fact. You have to dedicate it. I would say on a daily basis, I'm probably 3 hours doing content and social media postings and responding to requests and all those type of things. Normally, in the day-to-day functions of what I do within my agency, the morning is normally spent on processing the insurance processing, paperwork, returning phone calls, returning emails, making changes, writing applications, doing all of those types of things. That's normally the first 3 hours of the day. Then I get into my lunchtime hours where I am working on quotes, new business, returning, quoting, getting quotes together, starting all that process, and then getting back to the individual who has requested the quote. That is a sales function. Early in the day is a service function. In the middle of the day, it is a sales function, returning phone calls, that sort of thing. And then the end of the day is social media. And it goes, for me anyways, it goes into the evening. Right now, I'm just one person within my agency. My agency is almost 10 years old, and so I have a pretty big agency for one person to run. But I am able to do it because of technology, because I can instantaneously do an application, send it to my client. They can get on their cell phone and they can sign their paperwork electronically. I get it, I print it, put it in their file, and then they get an instantaneous copy of it. So that has completely transfixed the way insurance companies and insurance agents work. For me, the timing of it couldn't have been better because in 2020, before COVID, just almost right before COVID, no, sort of right after COVID hit, my longtime client could not figure out a way to work from home, and so I lost that client, and I've been pretty much by myself. I have an occasional part-time person that comes in and files and does some things for me, but pretty much on my own now for 2 years, and it would not be possible without the technology that we have today. It just wouldn't. And so will I be hiring somebody in the future? Probably. When, I don't know. When I get to the point where I'm up until 11 o'clock at night getting everything done, and I'm not there, thank goodness. But it is the way the sales business of insurance is now working. You have to have good technology. You've got to have good computers. You've got to have a good camera. You've got to have a great phone system. You have to have the knowledge and experience to work all of those things together seamlessly, so you can take care of your current clients, so you can grow your business, and so you can devote the amount of time that you need to social media. It is by far the most, in my opinion, the most important thing that you do as an insurance agent today. People live on social media and people live online. So if you are not there, you're going to miss the boat. It's just that simple. You've got to be willing to get in front of this camera and get your message out to your clients and your future clients. If you're not willing to do that, then you're really going to struggle. It is the new way of the insurance world, and it just is what it is. So it's a big commitment, and if you're not willing to do that yourself, then you're going to have to hire somebody to do it. There's a lot of agents that have been around a really long time, and they're stuck in a rut of doing things the way they've done them for years and years, and it's just it's not going to continue to work. You're either going to have to hire somebody to do it for you, or you're going to have to do it yourself. So it is, to answer your question, as I've been asked, it is the most important thing on all levels for an insurance agency is to be on social media, to be using technology, and to be creating content. That means that you have got to make sure that you keep everything on a good playing field, that you don't do things or post things that are going to cause you issues. My videos are always, my content, my Carrie Devlin Scroggins YouTube, which is kind of my hub, everything I post is based upon my businesses. I have two businesses, KDS Insurance Services and Carrie's Corner. I also post on lifestyle. I do makeup videos. I also do a lot of support videos for fellow sufferers of reflex sympathetic dystrophy, of which I suffer. And so my channel and my content is pretty wide. I do a lot. You don't have to do obviously what I do. You can just simply, if you're just an insurance agent and that's all you want to concentrate on, great, then concentrate on it. Just know that this is a vehicle that you're going to have to get comfortable with, and you're going to have to do almost on a daily basis. I would say I post probably 10 to 12 videos a week, depending on what I'm talking about. With my insurance agency, 3 to 4 a week, for sure. If you're not doing that and you're not getting out there and you're not getting the exposure that you need, then you're not going to grow your business. You're going to maintain your business with what you're currently doing, but you're not going to grow it. It is the new way to grow your business, without a doubt, across the board. So I hope that helps you. I hope that answered your question. I do appreciate very much the feedback and the request for more information. That's what these videos are all about, to help you become a better insurance agent. If you're just starting out and considering opening an agency, I'm here to help you with that too. I have 40 years in this business. I have seen it change dramatically in the last 2 years from COVID. Is it a good thing? I actually think it is, because we're all so busy in our world today. Who wants to take time to go to an insurance agent's office? I don't, and I'm an agent. So the ability to do things from a remote basis for me and for my clients, I think is a wonderful positive thing. Would there be situations where I have to meet with somebody? It's very rare, but if that's the case, then I always try to make that happen in some way. That's just good customer service. So thank you again so much. I do appreciate it. If this helps you, please like and subscribe. I would love to hear back from you, so please leave me a comment. I want feedback. If there's something that you disagree with, then I respect your opinion. I hope you respect my opinion, and we can have a conversation. We are lacking in our world today conversation. I think we could eliminate a lot of issues if we would communicate with each other. That's what this vehicle is so great about. It helps me communicate with you. So I appreciate that. So don't forget, make sure you hit that bell so you know the next time, I post a video, and I really do look forward to hearing from you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, everybody. It's a beautiful time of the year. It's just gorgeous down here in Texas. I hope wherever you are, you're experiencing the great fall weather too. So God bless, and I will catch you in my next video. Take care.